So there is no haram, no prohibition in Islam except that it causes harm to the individual and to the society. No doubt gambling is one of the greatest harms to a community, to an individual, to a family, no doubt. Now, how do you help that person? Well, first and foremost, you have to understand the mentality of a person who is involved in gambling. There are different levels of gambling. There is, if you like, the casual gambler who maybe has some form of, because they've made it so accessible and so easy now, where they suck you in even, that you don't have to, you can pay some small amount of money and you get double the amount of money back in the amount of money that you're going to gamble with. So maybe you spend £5 to open an account and they'll give you £10 to start up your account. Okay? And there are conditions attached with that maybe you can't win over a certain amount. Anyway, there's the casual gambler. The casual gambler, meaning that they might just use small amounts of money every now and again, and it doesn't cause any bankruptcy, it doesn't cause any harm directly to them financially or to others, but pretty much in all circumstances it is a stepping stone for it to take the next level. Because maybe when you run out, the perceived enjoyment is now gone, and they want to have that again. So they may sell something, or they may put more money in, and then the cycle begins. Until it reaches a stage where, because addiction may be something that takes over their entire life, or it might be something which is small, but the person's still not prepared to get rid of it. Okay, let's not always look at with these vices or these haram issues that we're talking about. It has to get to worst case scenario before we start talking about it. You know, it starts from the very root of these issues. This is the problem, where we don't start talking about it on a very, very simple and basic level. When it gets to a very bad state, and the person doesn't know how to live without it, then essentially some of the mechanisms that are in place is that their wealth needs to be taken away from them because they're unable to use it properly. They don't know how to spend it properly. So the wealth needs to be taken away from them, and they need to be in a situation where they detox themselves completely, so they can't do it anymore, and they take themselves away from the environment. So it's a long discussion, but no doubt is one of the most destructive actions that you find in a society. Allah knows best.